Yeah, I thought, I was most impressed with our pace defensively. I thought when we've been good, that's what we've been really good at, and we had to make some improvements since last week, so I was really happy with that. And then, the special teams were very good, and I thought Lyndon also played very well.
Is it safe to assume the team needs a game like that after last week's loss to Cornell, where maybe motivational, I don't want to say motivational-wise, but they're down in the dumps, you don't want to lose to any team like that. You come back and kind of are able to do that to another team. Does that motivate the team in a sense in that locker room?
Well, I don't think anything other than ultimate preparation when we got embarrassed last weekend, and every day was important, every moment, every conversation was important to come back strong against a team that's played very well and played very close. LIU has played a lot of high-level games very closely, and the bounce back is fine to talk about, but it's better afterwards when you say, okay, we actually did. We bounced back the entire game, and now the next challenge is in front of us moving forward.
Coaching-wise for you, how do you keep the guys from not getting away, not getting in a game like that, in the sense of keeping things tight, making sure they're not making the tiny mistakes and not forgetting that kind of stuff? I mean, they're still kids at the end of the day.
Well, Joe, you've been around me now for a few years, and there's a standard. It's always a standard, and they're young men that want to feel good, and I want them to feel good. So it's just constant reminders on the bench. It's constant, pointers about where our game is and what we're collectively doing, because sometimes, you go on the ice for a shift and then you sit down and you might not see the next shift. And if you miss a couple, all of a sudden the momentum turns after 2 or 3 shifts. So it's just keeping our guys sharp and aware from start to finish.
We always talk about special teams, and special teams really found success in that second period specifically. Even when they didn't score, they looked sharp. I mean, did you feel that way as well, kind of from the power play to that?
Yeah, and really the penalty kill, I thought, kicked us off. Before we even scored a power play goal, I thought we had at least one good penalty kill, and the penalty kill got better as the game went on. But it was really important to get those kills early so that anything on the power play is a bonus.
John Beaton scores his first 2 career goals. What did you see out of him today? I mean, that's a big accomplishment for a young man in your program.
Yeah, I thought he looked very fast today, very good possession skills, and he's got a wonderful IQ. So all of those things came together nicely for him. And that line has some real nice chemistry with, Seller and Laka, but also for John. I mean, he's a power play guy, and he's got that in his future, and you capitalize on his opportunity with Massey being down.
6 different goal scorers too. I mean, having that spread out offense for you, what's that mean? How's that work for you in this offense right now, knowing that offense can be generated from anywhere? What's that?
Yeah, I mean, for us, our recipe for success is when everybody just does what they're capable of. Nobody needs to overextend, overreach. If it happens, we'll take it. But if everybody just does their job, and everybody just fills their bucket out with good play, then we're going to have that balanced scoring. But more importantly, we're going to have that balanced defending.
What do you think of LIU? Obviously, they're still a program that's trying to build their culture, trying to cultivate something over there. And I thought in many ways it was similar to where you were a few years ago when you talk about bringing that Division I talent. You talk about kind of building to a pop. You see that over there at times. Did you feel similarities with where this team was maybe 3 or 4 years ago when you started here?
Yeah, there's too many unknowns for me to really comment if there's many similarities. But I know that we pre-scout their previous 4 games. I actually watched 6 of their games. They have very good structure. They have very good energy. I thought tonight we played very well, and I would expect that LIU comes back tomorrow with some of that energy and structure that we've seen.
I thought it was a good response, especially the way last weekend happened. A couple bad losses. I thought it was a great response by us. We came on, we started off hot, and we just kept it going. It was a really good win for our team.
Oh, you said that you guys didn't have to talk about last week. You guys knew you guys could play better. Conversation didn't need to happen. Is that how you felt too? Kind of like put it in the past, no need to talk about it, we'll just do our job.
Yeah, we're confident that we're a good team. We kind of said that was an off weekend, forget about it, learn from it a little bit, but stay confident, believe in ourselves, and we're a good team. So.
Did you lose your edge in the corner? Is that what happened over there?
Yeah, that hurt. Yeah.
You weren't off for long, maybe a couple minutes, right? And then you get back right out there and you go to assist, right? Is that important for you kind of
just they feel nice after, for sure.
How do you feel about the power play in general, just being out there? And the defense contributed 2 points from the blue line. Maria had a goal from the side, and then I think it was Kyle who had that shot from point. Again, generating offense from that blue line down to the kind of force of speed. How does it feel to see the defense actually kind of getting up on that score?
It's great. Our assistant coach, Chuck Weber, he really highlights our D jumping up in the rush and being that fourth guy, and seeing the hard work that guys have put in, especially after practice and before practice on skills ice, paying off. It's been great.
Yeah, the first one I just saw Johnny kind of driving the net there, and I kind of saw him slow up. I was just kind of dropping between the legs. I just kind of buried my head and just shot it far side there, and luckily it went in. It's been a long time since I scored a goal, so I was glad to get the first one finally out of the books, and then the second one was just a good pass by Tor on the power play there, and I just luckily got a good piece of it and it went in.
How do you feel about power play tonight? I thought, the second period you guys really came alive, and obviously you were able to get one, but overall, even when you guys didn't score, I thought the power play looked well, you guys were cycling the puck well. What did you see out there?
Yeah, we had a good momentum. We got hard on pucks, and we just made the simple plays, and guys just got open, found the lanes, and didn't really overcomplicate it too much. Just we wanted to focus on a lot of shots on net, and you see there we got, I think, 3 for 5 in the power play, so it was a good night for us.
What's the locker room like coming into this one, knowing your last one wasn't a pretty game?
Yep.
Coming into this one, you want to probably make it the best game you possibly can. Scoreboard wise, you would say that is that probably how the locker room was coming into this? You guys know you have to come out and really do it.
Yeah, last weekend wasn't our best showing, that's for sure, and we just wanted to keep that in the back of our heads and know that any team can win, and we got to be prepared each and every night, and we just wanted to give it our all during this game, and hopefully tomorrow we can keep bringing it.
Yeah, it was a great pass, and it was like credit for him. To be honest, easy job for me. But yeah, we get the reward. I felt we played good as a line and as a team, and it feels really good to get rewarded as a line too.
How do you feel about the power play tonight? You guys looked great in the second period, obviously, but when you guys didn't score, it was really cycling the puck well and creating chances.
Yeah, we played well. Like coming to this game, we were just like hungry. That's all it takes. If we play like we can, we play with the effort and passion, we're gonna be a good hockey team, and that happened the entire game. But especially the second period was really good, and obviously we got many power play goals there. So helped a
You need to
lot.
motivate these guys after last week. I mean, is it kind of like an unspoken thing in the locker room? Like, guys, we know we can play better. Let's just go do it. Like, no one even needs to talk about it. Like, was that kind of the mentality?
Yeah. Well, everybody knows. Everybody has played hockey a long time. That last weekend was not our best, but also it happens in hockey. Sometimes you play well, sometimes you play bad, and we reacted right way. And no, there's like not everybody knew what the situation is, and we did a really good job today, and we have to keep doing the same tomorrow.
6 different goal scorers out there. How's it feel knowing the pressure is a little bit off you when you can say, all right, I got you. John's now getting on the board. You have Jake from the point. This team can attack from different areas, and kind of takes a lot of pressure off.
Yeah, it's really important that we have many guys who can score, and it's our strength. We have depth in team. Every single guy in this team can score. It doesn't matter how old, what's your position. So I think it's really good that we have guys who are scoring, and as many as possible.